I did 4 playthroughs playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 and I missed this Pictos and it just was like in front of me and I missed it. So maybe you missed, and if so, well, where it is and what this Pictos is. So the Pictos reside in Renoir's Draft. This is the location on the map. Alright, when you fight Simon and of course other things. So basically I was going there, doing my things, upgrading everything to 33, level 33. At the merchant, and look at that, I can't just believe that I missed it. So this is why I'm making a video. Maybe some of you have missed it as well. I mean, I never thought about going behind the merchant. I never occurred to me just to do it. I never saw this, but look at that. You see this item there? That's the Pictos location. I couldn't even see it, and I wasn't even thinking about getting behind him. But yeah, that's a Pictos. You're going to see it in a moment. First of all, you see the things that I bought from the merchant. And there it is. That's new Pictos. And come on, between us, this is an insane Pictos. 20%, plus 20% for gradient charge on applying burn, which I do basically all the time, especially with my 2 latest builds. I mean, you can have it also applied when you know, on death at the beginning of the battle, when you already apply burn. This is just crazily good. And you're applying burn several times even during the fight. Now, as you can see, Charging Burn costs only 10. This is a must-have for every character. I mean, if you're, of course, using burn, and many characters have something related to burn. And, of course, it needs to be incorporated with the build, but it's amazing. Now, first of all, look at that. The bar is empty at the bottom. All right, you see, look at the bottom, you can see it's actually empty. Now it's going to charge, again, because of the auto-adapt. It's already charged, right? Because of the burn that applied to the enemy, as you can see at the beginning of the fight. Now, it's really good if you have this part of the build. It doesn't have to be a specific build for this. But for example, you can get the Blue Ribbon, right? Where you have critical hits apply burn. And you have burn with your regular attacks that apply 2 burns. It doesn't matter how much you apply based on my testing, it's just that you apply. And you can see that even if you don't have high crit, you have 1% crit if you are stainless. So even if you are stainless, still going to get crit and you're going to apply this burn. Aside from that, you want, of course, skills that also apply burn on the way, like Spark, for example, or the powerful Pyrolysis. It costs 9 action points. But just note, you want to stay stainless, unless, of course, you have Pictos or something. I just removed the Pictos there, ignore it. That give you high critical rate by default, so you don't need to really count on that. And you can also go with charging attack, for example, that give you also gradient charge, and you have the burn, so we get even more when you just do several charging attack. Charging attack, but it won't multiply because it's per turn with it Pictos. So if you do like several attacks in a single turn, you won't actually get more than, you know, the first one applied. But you can use, of course, other things regarding charging that increase the gradient charge. There are several of them, as you can see, like charging critical, you can see all of them here. So you can use to even further amplify that. So look at my health, for example. I'm just going to do regular attack, right? We are close to 1, all right? And I'm just going to do regular attack, all right? Of course, if you have another 10-2 player, you can get it so fast. Here, by the way, I didn't get it because it turned into fire, so I couldn't burn it and actually absorb it, so it didn't apply. So although I have burn on my weapon, it was actually resistant to it, so it didn't happen. So this is a very powerful one for charging gradient, a must-have. Also really good, you have health, you have extra speed. I got a 33 because, again, this is a new game plus, the 4th playthrough. And if you have something that involves burning, this is just a must-have, even for several characters, just to get it really super fast. It's amazing. Once you incorporate with other gradient-related Luminas, you're going to charge your gradient super fast. You can use them so many times per fight. And basically, that's it. Get it. It's a must. Thanks for watching.